Hey guys, Alex here, AG Automotive, and here today we've got the 2024 BYD Seal, and this is the Premium. So let's check it out. So before we get into the video, just want to do a shout out to BYD Gosford, who were nice enough to let me have a look at this today, and I'll leave their contact details down below. And if you are after a Seal or any of the BYD range, go and see them and let them know that Alex from AG Automotive sent you, and they will look after you. And if these are the sort of videos that you enjoy, please consider subscribing. So you've got the BYD badge, you've got a front camera down below, you've got black trim down the very bottom there. You do have LED daytime running lights and headlights there as well, and your front parking sensors as well. So what are your thoughts on the Seal? Have you got yours yet? Are you waiting on one? Or what are your thoughts on it? So the wheels on the Seal are 19-inch wheels, and they've got like a fan blade design. I actually quite like that. I think it's quite a nice design there, and you can see the brakes through there as well. You've got BYD design, it says there. And I like the black trim around the sides as well, just a little bit sportier looking, I think. So around the back here you've got BYD, you've got BYD Seal there, you've got the reverse camera, you've got your parking sensors, and then you've got this big diffuser here as well, which I think suits the Seal really nicely. You do have these nice wrap around, and it goes all the way, this LED strip here from the brake lights all the way. Very nice indeed. All right, let's go and have a look inside. So inside the Seal, and first impressions is very upmarket and premium in here. I love the suede on the dash, on the door trims. I love the lights on the door, the patterns, really nice. You do get some sort of harder plastics in the middle here, but even really nice armrest there, and the seats look really sporty, so I really like that. So to the right of the steering wheel, you've got a little bit of pocket space there. Steering wheel itself, full leather, really nice to hold. On the left, you got your cruise control buttons, and on your right, you have your audio controls there. And one of the buttons on the steering wheel on the left controls the monitor, so you can have it vertically or horizontally. So that's pretty cool, eh? Very awesome. Now behind there on the left, you do have your wiper stalk with auto wipers, and on the right, you've got your indicator and headlight stalk there, and you've got auto headlights there as well. So on the dash, you do have your kilowatts, how much you're using on the left, and your kilometers on the right, and then you've got your range till empty down the bottom along with your battery percentage. Now you do have a couple little things. You've got a couple little things you can display it at, the simple display or the classic display there, depending on what you want. There's the classic display there, and you know what, I quite like that. It tells you when you're in power mode and eco mode and charge mode, so that's pretty cool. You do have things like your temperature, you've got your fan level, you've got if there's any warning messages, you've got things like your timer too, so you can time yourself like 0 to 100, which is pretty cool. So coming over to the media screen, now we're just in the home screen, or one of the home screens there. You got your time, navigation, Spotify, and your radio stations, and below you do have some climate control settings there, and then some shortcut settings as well. Just go into the menu here. So we have your BYD voice assistant, you've got your phone, so Bluetooth, and you have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. You've got radio, you have AM, FM, and digital radio stations. You got music via a Bluetooth device or a USB. You've got navigation. We'll just have a look at that. And again, really easy to use, guys. I really like that. Very nice. You've got Spotify as well. You've got your media center, your vehicle image, so you can go into that and actually see the car 360 degree, and you can see the rear, the front, the rear, the sides, the front wide angle, rear wide angle, the sides wide angle. So it's got, and you know what, I think the camera quality is actually really good. You do have some also things like some settings there, a whole heap of settings for the vehicle. You've also got smart charging. You've got your digital radio, user manual, and you can go to the BY store and download apps from there as well, which is pretty cool. So further down you do have twin phone chargers, one for the driver, one for the passenger. That's pretty cool. And then further behind there's a little control panel here. You've got your gear selector there, so down for drive, up for reverse, and the cameras will come on there. And park is a button there. Start, stop is in the middle. You do have some climate control buttons on the right here. On the left you do have some safety features or safety controls. You do have driving mode there, sport, normal or eco. And then on the other side you do have a volume roller knob, and I quite like that. And then you've got your hazard switch behind there too. You do get two cup holders, and then you've got a really nice armrest with the NFC logo there, and if we open that up you do have a fair bit of storage in there as well. There's also storage space under here with two USBs, an SD card and a 12-volt plug as well. So seats, really nice and comfortable. They're heating and cooling. I've actually got the cooling one on and it's working a treat. I love the blue and black stitching and the white there, and I love it how it says BYD at the top, and they do hold you in. They're very, very comfortable, which is really nice. Now the glove box, you know what, it's reasonably big. You get your books in there and a few iPads as well. And it's got a panoramic roof, glass roof, which goes all the way to the back. Really, really nice. It does get a little bit warm on these sort of days, but I will show you something in the boot, a cover that you're actually able to cover it up with, which is really nice. All right, let's have a look in the back. So in the back of the Seal. Now first impressions is, you know what, it's very, very comfortable back here. Now I'm 6'1", 185 centimeters. I've got plenty of headroom. Knee room's really good, leg room and foot room is also really good, and this seat is set up in my driving position. So you do get two ISOFIX spots there and two behind me. And we'll have a look at the armrest, really, really soft, and you get a couple of cup holders in there as well. So for the rear passengers, you do get ventilation, you get a little bit of storage, and you get two USBs there as well. You've got map pockets, and you've got these other smaller map pockets just above there as well. And I love the seat pattern, how they've continued with the front. Looks really nice, and you've got BYD on the headrest there too, so pretty cool. All right, let's go and have a look in the boot. So in the boot of the Seal, so here we have 400 litres of boot space, along with a 50 in the front. It gives you a total of 450 there. Now, it's not a bad size. You can fold the rear seats down. The right one has been folded down, you can see there. And just wanted to show you this. This is the BYD Seal panoramic roof sunshade, because you can keep the car a little bit cooler, as it's quite heavily tinted, but it still gets quite warm inside the car. And then if I lift this up here, you get a little bit more storage, and you've got the charging cables and the charging cable case there as well. All right, let's go and have a look under the bonnet. You've also got a small boot in the front here that holds 50 litres. So onto the bonnet of the Seal. So here we have a single electric motor that produces 230 kilowatts of power and 360 newton meters of torque. And that's mated to an 82.56 kilowatt hour battery with a single speed transmission driving the rear wheels. BYD claim the Seal will travel around about 570 kilometres, which I think is pretty good for these sort of electric cars. They're getting better and better each time. All right, let's go for a drive. So driving the BYD. Now vision out the front's really good straight ahead and towards the passenger side. the rear vision mirror is high up. And rear vision, look, isn't the best. You get quite a wide vision, but it's not very deep. You do have your 360 cameras and parking sensors to aid in that as well. Vision at the sides, really, really good all the way to the corners. And the mirrors, you know what? They're big enough and wide enough, and they have a pretty good field of vision out of them as well. Steering in low speed is quite light, quite nice. And we'll just get it up to speed, about 70 k's. And you know what? It's pretty quiet in here. The road noise isn't too bad, and the tyre noise is pretty good as well. Indicators are still a little bit loud, but it's yeah, other than that, it's bearable, you know. So what's the acceleration like from the Seal? Well, let's find out. Wow, really, really nice, guys. It's very quick, I will say. So very, very impressed all around. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next one. All right, thanks, guys.